So we're going to do a taste test on some of these daylilies. So I'll pick a couple. Just rained, so they're nice and washed. And I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so here's the taste test I promised you with the daylily. They're a little bit ruffled up because I just did a video on my blueberries, so I had them in my other hand here, so they're getting kind of roughed up. But I'm going to eat this one for you right now on camera. I'll try to describe the flavor and that funny effect that I get from this flower. Let's munch it down. I only eat them up to about that point, and I toss the rest. Okay, when you first eat it, it kind of tastes like a lettuce. Sorry, I'm out of frame here. It kind of tastes like a lettuce a little bit. Very neutral in flavor. It's nice and crispy. It's a little bit moist. It's not watery. The flavor is very neutral, kind of. It's like a lettuce. It's just like eating lettuce. It's very, very pleasant to eat. So far, I don't have that feeling in my mouth yet. Then after you eat it, you chew it up a little bit. When you get towards the base of it, it's going to get real sweet. Not real sweet, but it's going to get sweet enough where you're going to know you're getting the nectar inside the flower. So you can taste the sweetness. And then after you eat it, there's a little bit of a pungency flavor that kind of develops in the back of your throat a little bit. It's not horrible or anything, but it is pungent. It's like a pungency type of taste. So it just rained, so it washed these off. But you got to check because slugs like to crawl around on my stuff. So kind of gross when you eat something with where a slug has been. It's very gross. Alright, so I took one of the petals off because it looked like it had a little bit of a slug on it. But we'll taste one more, and I'm going to see if that feeling develops in my mouth. I'll hold you back a little bit. Very neutral in flavor. As you swallow it, a pungency tends to develop, a little bit of a pungency, but it's nothing that's overwhelming or anything like that. But you do notice it. So I do got to kind of describe that a little. Now I'm going to eat towards the base a little bit. A little bit of sweetness on this one, not as much. Now let's see if that feeling in my mouth. Sometimes it takes a while. I'm not going to film here for 10-15 minutes waiting for this feeling. But yeah, I get this feeling sometimes. It almost causes me a little bit of heartburn, similar to like what an onion would do. Not heartburn, but like almost like a heartburn kind of a feeling. Not indigestion or anything. I can't explain it. Sort of like wants to go into the heartburn area. Raw onions will do that to me. But this kind of does that a little bit. It's very odd. It's not like a green vegetable at all. Though it kind of tastes like one, it's not. There's definitely something in it that I wouldn't eat that many of them, in other words. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my taste test on the daylily and give you my opinion of it. If you see them, they're like roadside daylilies. If you see them, you can, I don't recommend eating them off the side of the road, but you know, if you can grow them in your yard, like a little area in your yard, and you keep it contained, they're good to have. Throw them in your dishes every once in a while. They're pleasant to eat. Your guests would probably be like, I'm not going to eat that, and you eat one and they'll be amazed. And it's a great conversation piece for dinner time, you know. So yeah, give them a try if you see them. Just make sure you're with somebody, because I try to tell this to everybody. Whenever you're eating anything new for the first time, especially like wild foods, you don't know if you specifically are going to have a reaction to that specific food. So you don't know, because you're used to eating lettuce and tomato and cucumbers your whole life, and you know, everything's good, right? All of a sudden you eat something different and you get this really freaky reaction. Just always make sure somebody's around in case you do have an allergic reaction. You can see it's on my palm. In case you do have an allergic reaction, you're not going to have, you know, something happen to you by yourself, because your airway could want to restrict and it can be very terrifying if you're by yourself, and if it's really bad, you know, you may need to be hospitalized. I'm not saying you're going to be hospitalized for eating a daylily. What I'm saying is you don't know how you're going to react to something like that, and if it's bad enough, you would want somebody around. Okay, so hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.